Hey guys, it's Lee again, and today I just want to give everyone an update on my recent nutrition slash diet changes. I now consider myself a flexi vegan. For those of you who know me very well, you know that I like to consume a large quantity of food, which consists of a lot of vegetables and a lot of meat. And I consume a lot of vegetables mainly because my mom herself is a vegetarian due to Buddhist as well as health reasons. So it's really not that big of a transition for me. Let's say for my meal, I'd have a lot of veggies and beans, and then there would be one big piece of either steak or salmon or chicken. So it's not a very big transition for me to just take that out and put more tofu or tempeh. Very delicious. And I'm doing this for a variety of reasons. So I wouldn't classify. So that's why my why would not be as strong as some other vegans' why who is pure ethical. So they would just not eat meat at all. So my whys, first of all, there is definitely the compassion factor. Um, a lot of us eat meat. I mean, I'm not hitting anyone, but when you show them a video of the slaughterhouse, they'd be like, "Ew, put it away," right? And I don't want to neglect that fact. And this is kind of interesting, but there's science showing that when animals are being slaughtered, I'm not trying to be superstitious, but what their emotions are not only on a physical level, it's on a cellular level. So that's why there's Buddhist sayings that they have emotions and feelings. And when you eat that, if it's whether it's frustration, whatever, sadness, anger before they get killed, you could also experience that too. And I don't want to, and if that is true, I don't want to really negatively impact others. I do find that when I'm on a vegan diet, I am much calmer. Maybe it's placebo, even it is. It's good on me. uh, so yeah, there's a compassion factor, and there's also the athletic factor. Uh, I'm not going to talk about game changers. It's kind of cool, but I do remember in high school, I was working out very hard, very frequent. It might have been why, and I was also on a vegan diet, and my performance actually, if I remember correctly, increased. My work capacity increased. Might have been because of better blood flow and also better recovery because there's less inflammation. And also, I was eating a lot of rice. Rice, carbs itself is vegan, right? And protein, I just had a lot of tofu and tempeh. So yeah, um, there's the athletic factor. I want to kind of experiment with my training right now, which is still very strength focused, and hopefully, it it would improve. And I'm not sure if it's gonna be as optimal as a meat diet. Simply, not simply. There's a lot of factors, but first of, I think the amino acid profile, the protein you get, people talk about leucine being the most anabolic. It's true that you get fewer of that if you're on a plant-based diet, but I think there's also the calorie dense factor, and there's a lot more hormonal factors. But even let's say if it's not as optimal as a meat-based diet for performance, so what I think is much healthier in the long term, and I would not sacrifice my health for purely for athletics. Not saying that eating meat is bad, but I just personally I can't find a good balance, to be honest, of eating meat. So I'd consume a lot of meat on top of a lot of protein powders, and I think just in the long term that's not healthy. And I do feel there's inflammation going on in my body, so I just wouldn't sacrifice my health to that extent. Um, Still eat a lot though, even on a plant based. And I call myself a flexi vegan because let's say once in a while I'm going out with friends and they decide to go to barbecue. I don't want to make them feel uncomfortable by me just watching them eat. So if that happens to be a case, I would just eat with them. But the other times, if we're going out on a restaurant that has, I'm pretty sure a lot of restaurants nowadays have plant-based options. There's Beyond Meat burgers, which are very good, and many more. So yeah, it's been 2 weeks on this strict vegan diet, and I don't really think about it much because it's not a big transition for me. And I just want to post this video partly also because I'm sure there's a lot of people who have considered going on a vegan, but their why isn't strong enough to be a vegan for pure ethical reasons, that they will give up eating meat on a very rare occasional basis. And I just want to let them know that that's okay. So if you ever see come across my video, you can consider yourself a flexi vegan as well. Yeah, that's about it, guys. Just stay happy, eat whatever you want. Um, Everyone's lifestyle is so different, right? As long as you feel good, that's good. But this is me so far. I call myself a flexi vegan, and yeah, I'll update you guys on more stuff to come.